Hello everybody and welcome back to the Director of Football Challenge with Livorno. I hope you've all had a nice Christmas. I've took a few days off video recording, but we'll get back into it now. So of course the last time we met was against Benevento in the league. We do have plenty of games to go through since then, and as you'll have seen by the thumbnail on the title, we've made it to the playoffs. So in the last episode it was of course the 3-0 victory against Benevento in the league. We followed that up with a 1-1 draw against SERIE A. We dominated this match. We did deserve to win, but unfortunately a missed penalty from Diamanti. They did actually go in front through Aragoni. Nicolo Giannetti getting the goal back for us, but a missed opportunity there. We then did get 3 points though away at Foggia, who are one of the weaker teams in the league this season. Giannetti and Rajcevic getting the goals for us. And then we went on a nice little run of back-to-back 2-2 draws in the league. The first of which was against Salernitana. Agazi and Giannetti for us. They missed a penalty late on, so it could have very easily have been a defeat. Then we were away at Pescara, who are obviously one of the better sides in the league. They missed a penalty again in the 87th minute, which meant we could have lost this one quite easily as well. But Giannetti getting a double to give us a point. And in the final game of the season, we hosted Verona and we managed to get a 2-2 draw on this one. A 95th minute equaliser for them, which was really disappointing, particularly as they went down to 10 men in the 91st minute. But here, it wasn't that big of a deal. And this is how the Serie B table finished at the end of the season. Pescara and Palermo going up automatically. Now, if you're not too sure how the playoff system works in Serie B, if there's not 15-point gap between third and fourth, it goes into a playoff system. The third and fourth place team go straight to the semi-finals. The 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th sides go into a preliminary round, which has already been played, as you can see. And Benevento and Cremonese got past Carpi and Crotone. So the semi-finals are against Cittadella, Livorno, Benevento and Cremonese. And as you can see here, we did draw Benevento in our semi-final. It is a two-legged tie, so we'll see how we get on. So obviously it's absolutely crazy that we've managed to make it this far in this save in the first season. Absolutely crazy. I did not think we'd be anywhere near the top of the table. I was expecting a battle for relegation. But fortunately we have made it to this point. Would it be too soon for us to go up? Probably. We might struggle really badly if we do get promoted from Serie B. But here, that's the point of the save. If we can get as far as we can, as quickly as we can, I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. But if we are to get promoted, we've got a lot of work still to do. The first of which is this two-legged tie against Benevento, and then obviously the playoff final if we manage to get past them. So the first leg is away from home, which suits us down to the ground. I would love to know what we've got to do going back at the home game. They're starting with the 4-3-3 with the high wingers, so we're going to have to be careful with that as the first highlight comes in. Luca Antier, Caparo puts... Gianluca Caparo puts Benevento 1-0 up quite 20 minutes into the game. Not a lot happening before this, but a set-piece goal conceded is always a bad thing in my eyes. Bogdan clears it, but Caparo, decent volley, decent strike. He's actually a regen. How old is he? He's only 16 years old and he's not very good, but he's just got himself a goal in a playoff semi-final, so can't complain. Free kick now. Diamanti. Oh, he hits the post. Albertazzi's there. Oh, play it back in. No, it's not going to be. It's not going to be it. 34 minutes in, we're going to get Gasparo off for Parisi as he is injured. As Diamanti takes in the corner. Bogdan gets his head on it. Diamanti with the set-piece assist. And Bogdan, one of our best players this season, hands down, gets the goal at the near post. Gets us back into this game 1-1. The keeper should probably do quite a bit better. I would be disappointed if that was my keeper. But we'll make that change and we're back level. 5 seconds to go in this first half, so this is probably going to be it for half-time. I'm very, very happy with how things are going so far. A 1-1 result will be fine by me. If we can avoid defeat at all, that would be absolutely fantastic. But we'll get back out for the second half. We'll see how we get on. Highlight now. Diamanti with a free kick. He plays a back post. The keeper claims. And this will probably reset the highlight. We'll pick it up here. Diamanti slips to Rajcevic. He's in behind. Montipo with a good save. I'm actually going to go with a cautious mentality now. I've noticed that Benevento aren't pushing up too much. So we might struggle to get the gaps in behind if they're not actually attacking. So we'll see how this plays out as Bonalotto's got a free kick for Benevento. He's going down this right-hand side. He gets the ball in. Caparo's there again. If that 16-year-old ruins my chances of going to Serie B, I'm going to be fuming. 20 minutes to go. We'll make our final couple of changes, I think. Or maybe we'll save one. Albertazzi will come off for Iapicino. We're going to keep on Diamanti because he is the creator right now, particularly with the set pieces. 15 minutes to go. We'll see how things lie at the end. 30 seconds remain in the match. This is probably going to be the final highlight of the game, and it's probably going to lead to nothing. And that's it. Benevento 1, Livorno 1, the end of the first leg. I'm just going to jump straight into the second. So, we're here. It is the second leg. We have, of course, got a 1-1 draw in the away leg. So, a victory today, and we're through to the playoff final. And we kick off. Come on, lads. We've got it in our hands now. Just get us to the playoff final. If we don't get up, that's absolutely fine. But the finances, I'm imagining you get something for going to the playoff final. The finances would be great. Albertazzi gets an injury 20 minutes into the match. We're going to get Iapicino on for him at left back, and we'll kick back off. Highlight now, Giannelli to Miorino in the centre. Can you switch the play? Agazi back to Giannelli. It's gone all the way back to the keeper, and we'll start again. Iapicino plays it down the line for Jemi down this left-hand side. He gets the ball in. Rajcevic is taken down, and Livorno, we've got a penalty. 25 minutes in. Come on, put this away. Who's stepping up? It is Miorino. Come on, Miorino. Don't make me regret not starting Diamante, and he doesn't. And he gets us 1-0 up on the game, 2-1 up on aggregate. We are well in the driving seat. A goal coming back from his injury. He has been injured for the last few games, but he's put us in front today. We're touching distance. We can feel the playoff final. Goddard on the edge for Benevento. Inside Goddard puts it in the back of the net, and it is now Livorno 1, Benevento 1. A great strike, really, actually. He picks up the ball on the edge, and there's nobody closing him down, to be fair. If we maybe had somebody pushing out there, we might have been able to stop the shot coming in, but we didn't. And he knocks it into the bottom corner, and the keeper can do absolutely nothing about that. As Agazi picks up the ball on the right-hand side, can we create a chance straight away? Iapicino down this left-hand side, get the ball in. Oh, ricochets off Benevento defender, and it's 4 against 3. They've got so much space on this left-hand side. Armenteros hits the post, and Zema gets very, very fortunate for it to hit his back and go out for a corner rather than an own goal, which wouldn't have surprised us, really. That would have just been my luck. The highlight continues, though. Murillo's in the box. I wasn't even commentating. I thought that was going to be the end of highlight. You'll see it here. The corner comes in. We clear it. And Miorino goes straight down the bottom of the pitch and plays it in for Murillo. And he gets us back in front. What a goal this was. Great pass. What a first-time finish that was on his left foot. The keeper can do absolutely nothing about that. And there's another highlight straight from kickoff. Fazzi finds Parisi on this right-hand side. He tries to play the ball down the flank, but Luca Antia clears. But we win the ball back. Rajcevic now down the right-hand side. Miorino's in the box. He finds Murillo. It's a great save by the keeper. And that's going to be that half-time. Livorno 2, Benevento 1. We've got such a good opportunity here to get to the playoff final. It will be such a good achievement. Hopefully we can hold on for the rest of this match. Highlight now. Miorino with a corner in. Rajcevic's front post. I didn't even know why they showed us that. It wasn't that close. Highlight now. Benevento are in possession, which worries me a lot, but we win it back, and Miorino tries to set away Murillo down this left-hand side. He's got the pace to burn Rajcevic. Back post, and Rajcevic puts us 3-1 up on the night. 4-2 up on aggregate. This should be the game now, lads. Come on, let's just, let's go a bit defensive. Miorino with a hopeful ball, and this lad here, he must have no acceleration, and Rajcevic profits off that. Great pass by Murillo. Great goal. 3-1. Let's turtle up. Highlight now, Richie with the corner in for Benevento, and Pinto gets his head on it, but it goes over the bar. 15 minutes left in the match. We're going to make a substitution. We'll get Jemi off, and we're going to get Alessandro Bruno on in his place. And Miorino, he's done excellently today, and with a view of keeping him fit for the final, we're going to get Diamante on. 3 minutes to go in this match. Diamante's got a free kick on the edge of the box. Come on, Diamante, seal it. Nah, he didn't. 1 minute to go in this match. This will be the final highlight. And it's looking like we're going through the playoff final, lads. This will be in this episode, if we do make it, which we will. We're going to play it straight away, straight after this game. No messing about. Dishiara crosses it in. Zima claims. We've made it to the playoff final in our first season in Serie B, having no control of our transfers. The transfers that were made by the director of football were absolutely terrible, apart from Miorino, but I'm thinking that was an agreed deal anyway. Just fantastic stuff. 15 seconds to go in this match. Ref, you can blow the whistle, put Benevento out of their misery. We've sort of had their number throughout this season, I think. We beat them 3-0, I know, in the last game we played them. And there it is. Livorno 3, Benevento 1, 4-2 on aggregate. We've made it to the playoff final. Oh, a massive upset as well. Cittadella, I believe they have finished third. Cittadella did finish third, and Cremonese, who finished 7th, have actually made it to the playoff final. Listen, we've got a real chance of getting past these. I need to see what sort of results we've had against them in the past. We beat them at home. When was this? This was in March. Where else have we played them? We played them away and we got beat 2-0. So it's a one-off game. I think it's a one-off game. It is a one-off game, isn't it? Oh, it's a two-legged final. So a two-legged final. We are away from home in the first leg and at home in the second leg. We'll have to see how we'll go. I apologise. Right now, this is going to be quite a long episode. And we're here. It is final day and Cremonese line up pretty similar to how Benevento did. So hopefully we'll have the advantage. You never know. But this is the teams that's going to go out today. Gasparo is fit for today's game. Parisi is going to start at right back. Luca Bogdan, Gianelli at centre back with Zima in goal. Jemi, Rocca, Fazzi in the centre with Mirino, Rajcevic and Giannetti leading the line. Let's just kick off. Highlight 20 minutes in and Gasparo can pick out that pass from the Cremonese player and Giannetti can come away with it. Gasparo is on the left hand side now. Can he get a decent delivery? And he can. Rajcevic is there. And he puts it just over the bar. A goal here will be absolutely fantastic. Another highlight though, 25 minutes in and it's Livorno who are in, not Livorno, Cremonese who are in possession. And an absolutely tame effort. Is that the highlight? That was a highlight. Come on, game. Gasparo's injured. I'm going to have to get him off again. Iapicino is going to come on. He's done okay when he's had to come on for the injured Gasparo in the previous game. So we'll see how things go. A game of few and far between chances. It is half time already. Nothing really to report in that first half. We'll kick off again for the second. And if we can get out of this with the 0-0, I'll probably take that. Highlight now, and Cremonese come away with it on the right-hand side. Piccolo cuts inside, gets the ball back post. Strefezza, back to Miglio, on the edge. Gianelli clears, but Castagnetti, Arini, somebody just take a strike, will you? Put us out of my misery. He's there, and there it is. There's the goal for Cremonese. It was coming. 60 minutes in now. 1-0's not the end of the world. Obviously, we've got the home tie to come in the second leg, but I would really like to not go in with a defeat. Make a couple of more changes. Di Gennaro's going to come on at right back for Tino Parisi. And we're going to get in Alessandro Bruno on for Jemi. Highlight now, corner for Cremonese. Please get rid of this. Do not go 2-0 down. Bruno gets rid. There's nobody there though. Bruno, big kick up. Rajcevic is in behind now. Come on, Rajcevic. Put it 1-1 and he makes it 1-1. We're back in the game. 1-1 will be such a good result. This all came from their wayward corner. Nobody wanted possession of the ball. Bruno just hoofs it. And Rajcevic gets on the back end of it. Gets his 12th goal of the season. Assist for Alessandro Bruno. 1-1. Come on. Oh, Rocca. Rocca's just took down one of their players. He's going to get a red card in the 91st minute. We're going to take off one of the strikers. We'll get off Giannetti. And we'll put him in central midfield. And get maybe... we've got no more subs. Are we going to just keep Giannetti there? Yeah, we're just going to keep Giannetti in centre mid. And there we are, 40 seconds over time now, ref. You can blow the whistle whenever you damn well please. Get us out of this game, get us back at home with a 1-1. There it is. 1-1 draw away at Cremonese. We're in the driver's seat again. You know, it's all in our hands for this second leg. Let's get into it. So here it is. This is essentially the playoff final. We've obviously went in 1-1 after the first leg. We've had to make a couple of changes. Sumara's had to come in at defensive midfielder position. Iapicino now starts at left back as well. But it's pretty much the same, similar lineup. David Agassi's back after suspension. Similar lineup for them as well in terms of formation. So we'll just get into this and see if we can make it a Serie A. And we'll kick off for the final game of this season. We are shooting from left to right. And this one's for all the marbles. Highlight early on, it is a corner for Cremonese, but it's cleared by us back out of the corner kick taker. And Cremonese go 1-0 up inside 5 minutes. We're going to go attacking straight away. I'm not messing about. Poor clearances by us. Iapicino plays it straight back out to Coretta, who I think it just takes too many bobbles and the keeper can't keep it out. And Cremonese take the lead. Highlight now, and we are actually in possession, which is a nice thing to see. Parisi gets the ball back. Miorino has got loads of space on the left hand side. Doesn't find Iapicino. He takes a strike on an Iapicino. Gets us back in this game. It's 1-1, 2-2. Come on. No messing about. Parisi, Miorino gets the ball on the left-hand side for Iapicino. What a finish this is, by the way. The keeper should probably do better, but I'm not bothered. We're back in the game. We're losing out quite heavily in possession, so I have tried to make some changes to rectify that. Miorino, he puts the ball in the back of the net from a direct free kick. I have no idea what the keeper, Radunovic, was doing there. He should have saved that. I wasn't even expecting that to go in. Miorino. Oh my god, what a bad keeper. We'll find ourselves 2-1 up because of that, so I'll take it. And there it is, Livorno 2, Cremonese 1. An awful start for us, but we've managed to get ourselves back into it before half time. And now we've got a lot of work to do in the second half to keep it. Highlight now, Agazi's on a yellow card already and he's just took a man down. We're now down to 10 men. Right, Gianetti's had to come off for Alessandro Bruno, who's come on in centre midfield. We're going to have to go counter-attacking now as well. 20 minutes to go here. Not a lot is happening in terms of opportunities. They have went to a 4-3-3. Without the wingers, maybe they aren't creating anything at all, which will be absolutely fine by me. The time is just ticking away. 7 minutes remaining, and they have a highlight high up the pitch. Arini to Mogos on this right-hand side. He gets the ball in. Parisi clears, but only as far as Greco. Take a long shot. I'll take a long shot. He is not taking it. Migolo down this left-hand side. The ball finds its way back to Migolo. He cuts inside Costroville. Mogos, lots of space on this right-hand side, and he puts it in back post. And he gets the ball in, and it's now 2-2. Now 3-3 on aggregate. 5 minutes to go, and we're down to 10 men. This is going to be a massive struggle. It was just a period of sustained pressure for them. Mogos, I'm guessing he's their right back, ends up getting them the goal back. Highlight now, Miorino with a free kick. Gianelli, Bruno's back post, please don't be offside. Oh, he's offside. Never mind. This is going to be the final highlight of the game. And there we are, it's full time. And Cremonese, what's happened here? What, are we through? Oh my god, we've just been promoted to Serie A. I thought, I naturally assumed we'd be out on away goals. But we have won as the highest seed. What sort of rule is that? And there we are. Livorno have went up in Serie B playoff final. In the most unlikely of circumstances, we went down to 10 men. They clawed it back to 2-2. Agazi letting us down there, but oh my god, we've got £5 million in the transfer budget. Holy hell. What's our director of football going to do with that? I have no idea. But we've managed to make it in Serie A in our first season. Let's have a look at the league table, see how things fell towards the end, see who got relegated and things like that. So promoted, Pescara, Palermo, and of course, Livorno. Salernitana got relegated. That is really surprising. They gave us a lot of difficult games during the course of this season. Venezia, Lecce, and Ascoli joining them down in Serie C. In terms of Serie A, Chievo, Empoli, and Spal get relegated. Napoli win the league, interestingly enough. It's usually Juve. We're going to be in Serie A next season, boys. And our director of football's got to get us the signings to keep us up. Hopefully the board expect us to get relegated, so I might not get sacked. But here, listen lads, there's no real standout players here. Miorino was one of the best players. Albertazzi played well. As did Gasparo. Our wing-backs are always doing well in this sort of system. Miorino, probably the best signing of the season in terms of goals. Rajcevic, 12 goals and 39, and we'll manage to get promoted with that sort of level. In terms of our actual stats, though, we did finish top goal scorers in the league with 61. Not a great amount, actually, compared to other seasons of games I've played, but we were pretty poor defensively. But lads, the next episode's going to be a summer transfer window, of which we're going to be in Serie A. If you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, and if you enjoy my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.